We start immediately because we are late. We are super late. Beyond late. He was an old friend and I wanted to speak with him a bit. The only time I'm very happy that he's doing well in his work and everything, so yeah. Wait a second. I need to do this and this and this. Yeah, there are a few things that I have to do anyway when starting the stream, so I cannot really start immediately. Like change the name of the stream and do few security settings to avoid spam and other stuff. Yes. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum. 9. Ah, my face is stuck. This freaking face, freaking webcam. I will buy a new webcam and see if it's better. I will buy it tomorrow. I'm done with this webcam. But I think it's anyway an incompatibility with the microphone. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the problem is not the webcam but the microphone. But anyway, I don't know if anyone will join so late. I hope so. I hope you're still with me. Even if it's late, we can work a bit on our game and do some stuff. Why not? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. We ready? We're ready. Boom. Uh-oh. It crashed? No. Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another stream of Planeshift. Yes, also this one. So, what I want to do tonight, unfortunately we don't have a lot of time, but I will try to do my best to produce something useful. Did I post it? No, I didn't post it. Boom. Yeah, it's been a super long call. It was an old friend. I mean, it was someone that I knew, and you know when you meet someone and you immediately have the mental connection, right? The mental connection. So this is one of those guys, right? That I immediately had the mental connection that this guy was cool, right? And on the same wavelength as me, right? So Pam 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 pam. Yes. So what I want to do, let me just post the things on Facebook and on X. Yup. Bam bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam bam bam. Bam bam. Hello everyone. Okay, I posted everything. We are good. We are good. I changed the title, so everything should be good. The music, and we go. And we go. Bam. Okay. So what I want to do tonight is to somehow rebalance or fix the merchants in the game. Now, it's not a very quick or simple thing, but at the moment we have a significant number of items in game that actually are available but somehow not sold by merchants or hard to obtain, right? And what I want to understand is how many of these items are actually available through merchants and which one are not and why, and if there is any mismatch. And hello Hula, hey, good evening. Sorry, I had a call with an old friend that I was not seeing since probably 10 years, and so we just decided to chat, and yeah. And it was very hard to stop chatting because we had to we have to tell all our lives in 1 hour, but yeah, it was nice. I like this guy. I don't know why, but I really like him. I think it's cool. I don't know. I'm not. I didn't see him in 10 years, so maybe it's completely different now. But I don't think so. I think it would probably be, if I see him, it would probably be him. So we just chat through phone, but it was already cool. So bye. No problem. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, just to explain the delay, right? But just to explain the delay. So, because, you know, someone in Discord, but this is not just for that. I mean, I was thinking about it already since very long time. Someone in Discord said, hey, there are merchant categories that are not correct, right? Why, and can we fix them, right? And yes, we should, right? We should. So, for example, we introduced, right? If we go in our update schema, and we search bags and pouches, right? These bags and purses, right? So these bags and purses is a new category, but The question is, did we update the MPC because here what we did, we updated the item stats in the category ID, right? Yes. So how do we know? I mean, the easiest will be because we have a problem. We have a fundamental issue, right? The fundamental issue. By the way, I don't know if you've seen this, but we have the 3 Dergir variations, right? Yeah, I think you have seen it. We should give names to them, but these are the 3 variations. We have a kind of a fundamental problem with our NPC, and the problem is the following. If I take an NPC like Arnquist, for example, right? If I take an NPC like this and I look at his items, right? And I look at his items. He has items that he's actually holding in his hand. He has items that are actually visually equipped, right, with the new functionality. And there are items that are sitting in his inventory. Extended the Dergir. Yeah, did you see them, Ulla? They are here. Yeah, we have 2 new variations. There is the base, and these are 2 new variations. And I need a name, right? I need a name for it. So we need to find a name. So the problem is this guy, right? This guy, for example, this guy. So he has like a dagger as a visual equip. He has a purse as a visual equip. He has an axe, he has an hammer in his hand, which, by the way, this hammer we should really upgrade it. But anyway, and then if you go to sell and buy, right, he has a bunch of other items that he's actually selling. The problem I have, right? The problem I have is that if I have a visual item that is in the same category of something that is selling, it will actually show up, right? And so the idea is, should we exclude the visual equip from the merchants as the items that he's selling? Probably the answer is yes. Because, like, for example, right, if I go under dagger, now he's selling this dagger, right? Because he has it visually equipped. And if I want to equip a dagger that maybe has certain modifications, he will sell that as well, right? Who's this? Elorian. It is not this guy, it is Arnquist, the second pillar of the game. Yeah, exactly. Look at this girl that has the visual equip on the back. Very nice. I like people using the visual equip. I think it's always cool. So yes, we can exclude the visual equip from what the NPC are selling. And we can also exclude the equipped items maybe. But this means that then I will have to add, so for example, for this guy, right? I will have to add, you know what I want to do though? I think I want to have all the visual equips, because there is like, see how many items he has. Why he has so many items? I don't understand. I think the problem is that we have, at the beginning, right? At the beginning, we had very few merchants. And so all the items were sold by them, right? But then we added more merchants and we didn't move the items, right? So everything is still sold by the same 10 people, right? And I don't think it's a great idea. For example, Arnquist is selling bows, right? I mean, does it really make sense that Arnquist is selling bows? Does it make sense that he's selling bows? When we have what is the name? The guy in the arena, right? The guy in the arena that is a bowmaster. So it's not that far, right? So we could move all of this to the. So I think I need an extraction of some, but I have it because if I go check merchants, right? Check NPC merchants. I can. Yeah, I can do it like this. There is a very good view. There is a very good view. There is a fantastic view. Yeah, that is exactly what we need. So basically it is telling you by area, right? Who is selling what? Well, sorry. Who is selling which categories? But before arriving here, I think I want to do the other chain. So I want to do, because what happened, right? What happened is that We moved all these items into that category, and we didn't Okay, so the query, what is the query then? The query is, I need to select, for now, let's select star because it's the same. So we need to select star from what? From item instances. Where item stats ID standard is equal to this name of this field is so stupid, by the way, but fine. Right, and we have to merge it with characters, and we have to say that where character ID is equal to instance character ID owner, and the character must be, the character type must be 0. I always forget if 0 is an NPC or 0 is a player. Okay, so 1. Okay. Wow, it's taking a lot of time. So where character type equal to 1, and the ID are in the, now again, if it's a visual equip is a bit of a problem, but okay, let me try this. So these are all the people. Hello, Constrabus. Hey. You're playing roulette? Okay. You have to put first the amount and then the type. So it's bet 700 black. Yeah. Wow, 700 is quite a bet, huh? Okay. I trust you. I will bet 107 on black. Now it's your responsibility, huh? Did it do it? I don't know if it did it or not. I think I have to do it on Twitch directly. If I do it on... Well, maybe bet twice. So these are all the people These are all the people. These are all the people that have items of this type in their inventory. Exactly. Exactly. Ah, the roulette. Brrrt. Black or red, black or red, black or red. It's black. Good job, Constables, good job. Good job. Yeah, so for example, if I go on Toda, right? Toda is 117, right? Well, I can just type the name, which is easier. If I go under items, right? I see what she has equipped. She has nothing visually equipped. Ah, because here I'm on the stupid database. No, I have to watch it. I have to watch it on the other web console. Because my NPCs on this machine, the NPC are not visually equipped, unfortunately. Visual equip. Yeah, in fact, she has some stuff, right? She has some stuff. I'm thinking if I should remove the armor medium. Armor heavy, but why we don't get the? It's not correct though. Huh? I mean here, right under armor medium, she has a category armor medium, but here we don't have listed the plate mail gloves, for example, right? We don't. Why? I think there is a bug. I think there is a bug in this. I think there is a bug in this page. NPC detail, merchant. I think there is a bug, guys. NPC detail. Merchant. NPC merchant. Old query with only categories. New query with categories and sold items. I think this query is fucked. I think this query is not correct. Let me try to run it. We have to do this. Huh? Why this parenthesis is not closing? The parenthesis is not closing? Left join. Oh no, it's closing here. It's closing after ID. Why doesn't return anything? Wait. Location in parent. By the way, it's already excluding the equipped items, but it's not excluding the visual equip, which we may add in this query actually. We may. So you see that this query is actually extracting, for example, plate mail gloves, and is putting it under Armor Heavy, right? But here in our list, it's actually not showing up. Why? I think it's missing the first element. Is always missing the first element for whatever reason. I think the query is correct. Even if I would like to add probably the visual equip. The problem of the visual equip is that is another table. No. That's super painful. Fuck, it is. So if we want to exclude the visual equip, we have to join another table into that monster table. And we have to associate the visual slot with the flip. No, with the visual slot with the other table. Yeah. That's annoying. I mean, we can do it, but these tables are big. Character table and item instance table are huge. Millions of items. So if we add another query here, So basically I will have to do item instance, item stats, and character visual equip. No, but not even, because I cannot... No, I think it's easier to do another query. We do another query, yeah, that's the easiest. We do another separate query for this. After this one, and we exclude, right? So I think we can do it here. So we need a select. What would be the query though? We need a select from. We need to select star from item stats, and no. We need to select from what? From characters? No, but the problem is that I need to find the items. Fuck. Because the result of this query is a list of item instances. No, it's a result of item stats, but here unfortunately I only have the character ID and the visual slot, right? So I will have to match it again with the inventory. Oh crap, I don't think this is a great idea. Do we have a better way? This thing is a bit of a mess. Because yes, I can put it in this query, but it means that I have to match the slot ID with the parent ID and the character ID with the owner ID, right? And I will have to do it inside of this, so it will be an extension to this query, which is already crazy. This query is already fairly crazy. Where do I have to do this? Because this is... Uh, I'm thinking where the hell should I put the other... I think it should be here, right? Because basically what I have to do, I have to match the parent ID I mean, we can try, but I don't know if this is really... Because here I don't have the character. Here I don't have the character. I mean, I have the character ID owner. Ah, yes, I have it. Okay, I have it. So if I say character visual equip dot, and then we say and visual equip dot character ID. So this one we have to match it with what? We have to match it with character ID owner, right? So if we do this, and it must match we are selecting only the lines, right? Yeah, we are selecting only those lines. So in theory, by doing this, right? But if I run this again, we should still have 20 results, right? If we don't have 20 results, it means that we did something stupid. Fuck, we don't have 20 results. Why? Because there is a left join, right? This should be a left join on what? On character equip. No, this is not doing it. Where VE character ID. Yes, because it has to be a left join. Because if we do like this, all the ones that do not have a visual equip are not showing up. Yeah, exactly. So it's showing basically empty. So I need another subquery. No. I need another subquery, really? I need another left join with this. Because I can do another separate query, but if I do another separate query, I will get what? I will get the character ID and the slot ID, right? And then the slot ID, yeah, the slot ID, actually, I do have it in all the results, so I can exclude them. Yeah. Probably if I do it separate is easier. No, I can. I can. But I have to... extract what? Well, I have to start the character ID and the slot ID. I don't need anything else. If the item is inside a container, what do we do? Because you can have visually a kept item in your inventory that is inside a container, right? So if you have it inside a container, if you have it inside a container, can I exclude it or what? So the question is, if I have a visual keep inside a container and I'm listing it as... No, it's the same. If it's visual slot 1, so no, I don't need a container ID. Okay. I don't need a container ID. I don't need it. I just need the character ID and the slot ID, right? And I have to do where my character ID is equal to, for example, 117, right? So this will extract... yeah, I mean, in my machine it doesn't, because I don't have anything equipped, but in theory, if I go production, she has, let's add whatever, lesser potion of mana, right? Lesser potion of mana. Exactly, this one goes on the left hip. Okay, so if I run it again now, okay, that is the result, right? My 117 has slot ID 22. So what I can do, I can run this query and then exclude, right? Exclude the sellable items like this. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So we need a new query. We need a new query. Query visual equip, right? And then we need the ID to be the ID. Right? And then now the only problem is that this shit, so how do I mean, we can extract it, right? And we can put it in a result of some kind, but why doesn't like this, by the way? Huh? Oh, because it's missing this. Yeah, the problem is that here we have our result, right? And I can do and I can do this, but I have to do it inside of this thing. So I think I need to put it into an array somehow, right? So I think there is a fetch SQL array, right? Which is probably what we need. And the fetch SQL array is returning me the fetch SQL array do you think is returning it as a single element, or is returning it as a don't remember. But it's doing it line by line. I cannot just extract it in a full array. Okay. Well, fine. Fine. We can do a loop. I don't know if it's really needed, but we can do I mean, at this point, we can also do it like this. It's exactly the same, right? So we will create something that is called visual equip slots, right? And visual equip slots will be an empty array, right? Can I declare it like this? No. How is it? Is array? Yeah, it's like that, right? So and then basically I will do visual equip slot. I can only do it like this. Row slot ID equal to row slot ID. No. I need I mean, we can do it with a count, but it's a bit stupid. I don't know if it is a better way, but we can do it with a count. I mean, there must be a better way than doing this, but this will do. I mean, there must be a better way, right? But fine. So we are basically filling in an array that contains all our visual slots for that particular character, right? So which is basically this. And right, which is basically this. So now we have all our slots ID. And now the only thing that we have to do when we are listing all the items is to exclude, right, the ones that are inside a visual slot. Pretty much this is what we have to do. And so this will simplify then yeah, because now is undefined slot ID. Yeah, because we are editing now, right? But what do you mean undefined slot ID? Huh? Because I fucked up. Okay. So now when we go through this, right, we have to exclude, what is this? Wild current category, different category name, close previous str, str open. I think here we are missing. There is a bug here for sure. Yeah, you see that we are missing pants. We are missing pants. We go to torso directly. So what is happening here is that in this while, when we are switching category and we are closing the previous TR, I think we are not printing the last element. I think this else is fucked. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we found the bug. The bug was the else because it was not printing. It was not printing this, right? You had to print it anyway, right? Okay, so we found the bug and we fixed it because now we see also leather pants, right? And we see plate made gloves. We see, okay, fantastic. Now the only thing that we want to do, we want to avoid that the lesser portion of mana, then the lesser portion of mana is listed if it's a visual equip. So basically what we have to do, we have to say from the sold items, right? Item should not be visual key because that's excluding from the sold items. So we do so here we need to say if row, now I hope we have the right in this freaking row, I hope we have well, we have everything, I guess. But we need the slot ID. And the slot ID is oh my god. Wait a second. No, but they never use containers. So let's not care about containers. Let's not care about containers. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. Containers, we're not doing that. So we extract what? We extract name, category ID, and here we need a item stats dot location in parent, no? What? Huh? No, not item stats, item instances. Item instances, location in parent, right? So here we need a t2 dot location in parent. Okay. And so now it means that we have a location in parent in that query, and it means that now we have it here. And so we can say if row location in parent is equal to, if row location in parent is equal to what? Well, no. Basically, we have to search, right, inside this array, right? We have to search array search, array find. What is the difference? No, callback. Array search is fine. Okay. So so here we have to say if array search of this thing in my Visual Keep slots, right? And then there is a strict. What is strict? No, we don't care about that. So if array search location in parent Visual Keep slot is equal to what? Is equal to true. So it returns true or false. Huh? No, but our array is single dimensional. But anyway, let me see if it works. I mean, if this is found, if this is not found, we show the item. Otherwise, we don't show the item. That is pretty much what we need. So basically, lesser portion of mana should disappear. Boom. 120. Is there a problem with this? Yes, there is a problem with this. Okay. Lesser portion of mana did not disappear. Why? That's strange though. That's strange. Let's see what happens. It is 22, right? It is position 22. Position 22. It's very strange though, huh? Position 22. 0. It is the only one that is returning 0. So in theory, array search is returning the array position. Is returning the array position. So we know that is so. What we should do? Like, is not null or what? equal to null. Equal to null. No, it's not working. Why? Bro, this thing does not evaluate properly. This is basically returning an empty I mean, I can do this, but I don't understand. What is returning? Is returning a string, or what the hell is returning? False, int, or string? The key for needle is found in array false otherwise. Why? Why is not doing it? Ah, he did it now. Okay, so is the triple equal? Okay, fuck it. Okay, so okay, so we fixed this, and now we fixed also that, which is fantastic. So we have the proper, so now we have the proper form, right? We have the proper form. Now we need to add, I think we have to do the same with the code though, because otherwise, so there is a send merchant something, right? I don't know, send merchant items, yeah, exactly. So this send merchant items is but the thing I would like to know is if this guy has something equipped, right? Can I buy it or not? Because there is exactly the problem that we are having. That this guy is selling the hammer. But this hammer, I think, is the same one that he has in his inventory. No? I'm thinking. No, he has a double hammer actually. He has a double hammer. But then why the hammer is not appearing twice in this list? Get items in category. Send merchant items. Iterates over the entire inventory to get a list of all the items from the particular category. This is a method when you want to get a list of all the items they have. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so the fact that you're removing keep the items is already here, right? So in the same way, we need to do remove visual keep items. And how can we do this? And how can we do this? Good question. We don't have a way to get the visual keep. Request visual keep item slot. Get current visual keep slot. Yeah, exactly. Is this protected or what? What is the problem of this? Yeah, it's protected. Why is protected? I mean, at least the get, I think we should be able to do it. So I will give container ID -1 and I will give the slot ID, right? Yeah, this one cannot be protected, otherwise we cannot do anything. This one cannot be protected. Cannot. So we assume that the container ID is 0, or do we want I think we assume that it's -1. I don't know if it's a good assumption, but usually NPC do not own containers in their inventory, right? So I think they don't. The slot ID. The slot ID should be this one, right? Should be get location in parent. sorry, I had to write a message. Remove the skipper. Okay, so if this lot is different than -1, I guess, because visually keep slot as a default is 0. Is 0 a valid slot? No, visual slot none, right? Yeah. So if this is different than visual none, yeah, exactly. Exactly. No? Visual slot? This. Come on. So if visual slot is different than this, then we continue, right? No. If visual slot dot visual slot, yeah, exactly. Okay, so basically now let me do the test. If we load in you know what? I think I will add it to this page just to be 100% sure when we read it, because I think I will add it to this page, maybe at the top, to say that keep items and visually keep items are removed, right? Let me see if I put it here. Okay. So let me see. Keep dice and video are excluded from selling. Right. Let me see if we say that. It's not very visible, but okay. It's better than nothing, I guess. Can we color it white or not? Is color still a thing, or no? It's not. Huh? color is not a thing anymore. Color what? I have to do paragraph whatever. I have to do paragraph whatever. I have to do font. I have to do font. I have to do font color something. It's deprecated. I don't care. As long as it works. Okay, it works. What is the non-deprecated format? No, I don't want to do it. I want to do it in line. Come on, I want to do it in line. Yeah, so it should be like P style. I think it's style. Yeah, it's style, right? Style color, yeah. Style color 1. Style color white. Maybe. No. Come on. Don't be silly. Oh my god, when he's changing stuff. No, I cannot do it. It's changing stuff. Look at this. It's changing it. Okay. Maybe. It was continuously changing my stuff. Yeah, like this is not deprecated anymore. Okay, so I keep the items and visually keep items are excluded from selling. Okay, so I think that that's a good thing to say. Bruh. Why is not going to the next line? Huh? Are we inside a TR or can we do a P? Ah, a P works, and probably I don't even need the BR if I have the P. Yeah, exactly. The keep items and visual items are excluded from selling. Okay. I think it's clear enough. Okay, so we so to test it, I need to do this. I need to go production and So what we have to do, we have to go here and we have to repopulate only Toda, 117. Then we need to start our server, our client and everything. And by the way, guys, how are you today? You're very quiet. Strange tiger head. What do you mean strange tiger head? It's normal. Uh-oh. I was a Riverling, boys. Why she didn't load in? Why? 117, no? Yeah, 117. Repopulate NPC false. JJ. When you read your message at the left. When I read my message at the left. I mean at my left? My left. Right of the screen. Yeah, when I like when I put my hand in front of my mouth, you know, it's looking a bit weird. Imagine if one day this software will be removed, right? Because it may happen, right? Maybe the company goes out of business and I cannot be the tiger anymore. No. Well, maybe we will do it with Unreal Engine then, but we will have to convert everything. The animations, the movement. It may happen though, huh? It may happen that they close it. Okay, so here is Toda. And she has this... No, where are you going? Oh my god. Where are you going? You cannot go anywhere from here. Why? Where do you go? Yeah, exactly. Maximum you can go is there. So if I buy, right, you see the lesser portion of mana is here. Right? Lesser portion of mana is here, which is the potion that is currently equipped or not. Lesser portion of mana. Lesser portion of mana. Yeah, it's the one that is currently equipped, right? Yup. Exactly. So okay. So if it works like we want it to work, I have to recompile my... I have to recompile so that we have this piece, right? She teleports, yes. Thought on the go. I don't know, she was trying to reach her shop. I guess. But it's not very easy from there. From there is not very easy. We should redo the basic hammer. That hammer is really coming from the 90s. You remember the 90s? Well, maybe a bit later than the 90s, but let's say between 90s and 2000. That hammer, I think, is like probably 60 polygons or so, or maybe even less, maybe 40 polygons. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so now we try again. And in theory, the lesser mana of potion should be not in the selling list. And then if we remove the visual equip, it should be back again, right? So if that works, I think we made a good improvement, right? We made a good improvement so that all the merchants will be selling only the items that are not equipped, not visually equipped. And then the point would be that I have to take this report, right? And somehow okay. Okay, we would go with this guy. This is the sign. Here we go with this guy. Look at that. Look at me. Yeah, there is this freaking... But anyway, that I think we need to solve one day, yeah? But not today. Okay, so now if we try to buy... Yep, you see the lesser portion of healing, lesser portion of mana is gone. Okay, so so because she has it visually equipped, and we don't want to have anything visually equipped to be sold, right? Now, if we change it 1 second, and we remove the visual equip, right? And we say none, right? Undefined and index visual flip. I didn't, okay, anyway. So if I reload, I have to reload the NPC or not? Good question. Yeah, I have to reload the NPC. Yeah, I have to reload the NPC. So if I reload the NPC, now she does not have the mana potion equipped anymore, and she's selling it. Okay, it works. Everything works. Okay, so we did what we wanted to do. Now this was just a small step in a greater mission, but I would say it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. These two guys. Do you think they are a nice couple? They can speak to each other or not? Maybe they can. Nyam. Okay, guys, I think it's a bit late because I started later today, but I think we did good. We fixed 2 bugs in the web console visualization of the items and of the merchant, which is very nice. And also we added to the code of our server and to the code of the web console the filtering of items, visually keep items, right? And yeah, so I think it's pretty good. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I mean, my original idea of tonight was to actually work on the merchants' items, so the items that they have, but we can do it tomorrow, right? We can do it tomorrow, and I want to be sure that we are distributing better, right, the items in our world, because our world is always like this, right? Like, you know, wow, I didn't. Our world is like this, like, you know, and here are the main cities, right? And originally a lot of the NPCs were just here in Idla and here in Oja, right? And then we added the other location. I think that the merchants did not properly I mean, the items were not properly distributed again on the merchants when new merchants appeared. So you have like a guy like Arnquist or Toda that are selling, you know, well, she's not, well, yeah, she's selling a bit. I mean, she's not selling too much, right? So I think it's reasonable. But like Arnquist is selling a million things, and I think that it doesn't make sense. Like, you should not sell bows. The bow should be sold in the arena, maybe, and things like that. So I would like to redistribute, and also I want to be sure that, for example, she has bags, and the bags are not showing up, right? So, yup. The jump is very weird. Okay, have a good night. See you tomorrow around 9:30 p.m. European time. Hopefully, if nothing gets into the way, which is getting a bit into my real life way at these days, but hopefully everything is going smoothly and we will see each other tomorrow evening. Meanwhile, if you want to click on follow and subscribe on YouTube, that would be nice. Also, if you want to play our game, remember that it is downloadable, so you can go to our website, click on download now, and you can play it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Bye bye. Yeah, kind of those icons. There's also the PS icon. There should be a PS icon for the Enki. Bye. Have a good night. Or good day, depending where you are, but